stone. Running jump, right? Hold RB during a short or long jump to grab a ledge. Alright, cool. Let's see if I can make it. Ah! I killed myself. Final boss. No one beats the final boss. What you do is tell everyone you beat the final boss, and then they believe you because they didn't beat it as well. That's what you do. Just tell everyone you beat the final boss and they'll believe you. Final boss. No one beats the final.
All right. Um, hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Happy Saturday. We all made it. Yesterday's stream was canceled due to a health emergency. So, not my own, but with my partner. So they're in good health. Everything's okay. So, if you want to see Visions of Mana, that will be delayed. That playthrough will be delayed till maybe next Friday, the November, so October. We're already in October, November 1st, or another time period. So yeah, just being delayed for now. So today we'll be doing a playthrough, or we'll be playing not playthrough, but on a portion of playthrough for the Excavation of Hobbs Barrow, which is a very one of my favorite point-click horror games, and I'm not even a point-click horror person, so you could take that as you will. That's how good the game is. I recommend. So yeah, it is that good, and I highly recommend anyone to give it a try to play it. But let's do a playthrough, and I'll show you what it's all about. There you go. You should be able to see it, and that's that. Mm-hmm. Let's start with a new game. All right, here we go. Start a new game. My throat's a bit clammy. Yep, look at that. Thomasina. Yep, this is Miss Bateman, Thomasina Bateman. We're walking forward into the end. So yeah, here we go. Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Ah, Miss Bateman. Welcome back to Ticehurst House. It's been
Nice.
quite some time.
Yeah, it's been some time. Still on the pipe, old man.
Terrible weather this evening, is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see. A bit of rain won't kill me, will it? You mustn't be interested in me nattering on.
Mm-hmm.
Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper.
Mm-hmm.
Pale, Miss Bateman. Do head inside. You'll catch your
Yeah.
breath out here.
The excavation of Hobbs Barrow. Here we go. Here we go.
Dearest mother,
And dearest mother, I do love the art style of this game is
I
so
hope
good.
this letter will reach you.
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It ain't reaching nobody. It's just you. Like, there are a lot of cuts like this are really good,
I
but
have
that's one
spent
thing.
these past years in torment, trying to piece together what remains of fractured memories.
Mm-hmm.
What I am about to recount to you will seem beyond comprehension, but I beg for your patience.
Mm-hmm. Like the art right here is really good, and there's gonna be a scene that's gonna come out really good. That's just like wow, creepy
I will
goat.
endeavour to explain the events that led me to Ticehurst House that night.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I can recall, this whole wretched story started with the receipt of a letter from a Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
It's the shoulder. This I love. Like these zooms are so good, so detailed.
The letter brought me to the isolated village of Bewley, deep in the moors.
Mm-hmm. Ravioli.
No station master in sight.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the village isn't too far away. I can't recall our exact meeting place. Mr. Shoulder mentioned it in his letter.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'll say, yeah. I'll just call it. I'll just say stream, so I know the difference.
I ought to read Mr. Shoulder's letter again. I can't recall the name of our meeting place.
Yep, so you go to inventory. Mm-hmm. The Plow and Furrow Inn. Mm-hmm. Alright, there we go.
I must make my way to the Plow and Furrow Inn.
Mm-hmm. This is a lady there just living her dreams.
Excuse me?
Yes?
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Well, it used to be a thriving village. Not so much now. I don't spend much time there these days.
Are you local?
Ah, yes, a local I am. But I don't live in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for the Plow and Furrow Inn. Do you know where I can find it?
Ah, young lady. Leave the station and follow the dry stone wall for around half a mile. You'll come to Bewley. Go straight ahead and you'll find the market square. The inn is t'other side at square.
Thank you very much. Where are you travelling to today?
Mm-hmm.
That would be none of your business, young lady.
Quite. Apologies. I wish you a pleasant journey.
There's nothing more I can say to her.
I swear she was not standing there a moment ago. I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Alright. Time to... Hmm? Oh, no. Oh, okay. I was walking towards the edge of the stone that way.
What brings you to Bewley?
I beg your pardon?
What brings you to Bewley, miss?
I have nothing to hide. Sure.
I'm here to visit a local landmark, Hob's Barrow.
Hob's Barrow? Well, I can't say I've heard of it. For what reason?
I wish to excavate it.
Grave robber, are you?
Not at all. I merely have an interest in antiquities.
Not much to be found in Bewley, if you ask me. You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
I'll take my chances.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
Just dipped. Yep, can't say to anyone. The start of every horror movie ever. Like, yo, get out. No, I don't have to. Get out. Yep. Just keep walking on the stone hedge. There's a crow. Okay. Just a rain crow. That happens all the time, you know? Just, Mm-hmm.
The Plough and Furrow. I have a bit of time before Mr. Shoulder arrives. I should inquire about a room.
He's in my way. There's the guy who's a drunk. Okay.
Hello there. What's the young lady doing out alone in this sodden weather?
Ah, God, he's feeling drunk it. What are you doing out in this weather?
What are you doing out in this weather?
Waiting for you, my dear.
I doubt that.
And I've waited long enough. So, give us a kiss now, won't you?
Look how ugly. Oh, he's so drunk. It's like, ugh. You're drunk? Get out of here.
Dare you?
Wench.
Wench, you're drunk.
What a buffoon. I should speak to the innkeeper about a room.
Alright. There's people here. Clearly,
Good
innkeeper.
afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass. How can I help you?
You know about a Leonard Shoulder?
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, I know the man.
I'm to meet him here tonight.
Can I get you something to drink while you wait?
Not yet, thank you.
Ooh, it is so cold where I'm at, man. Oof. Like, I'm rocking a sweater, just like, I wish to just crank up the heat already. Just get cold. I get cold pretty easily. It's not something I'm happy about, but I get cold so easily. That's why I eat hot food all the time.
I am in need of a room for the night.
Aye, we aren't short of those. One night, is it?
I shall need at least 2 nights, maybe more.
Aye, 'tis not a problem. 3 shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
A fair price.
I'll need that payment up front for the 2 nights.
Let's see, do I got money? Yes, I got money.
This is payment for the room.
Thank you. Can I ask for your name, lass?
Thomasina Bateman.
Mr. Bateman be staying with us tonight?
No, I am not wed. My assistant is arriving in Bewley tomorrow.
Your assistant, you say? Will you be needing another room?
Please.
I'll keep a room spare. It's not quite as nice as yours, I'm afraid.
Not a problem, sir. I'm sure it will be adequate. Kenneth is a man of inexpensive taste.
Here's your key.
That's it?
Just go through the door to the right of the bar, then up the stairs. Room number 2.
Thank you.
Can I help you with your luggage?
No, thank you, sir. I can manage. I should go upstairs and freshen up before Mr. Shoulder arrives.
Pretty easy so far, just making it.
This shall do nicely. Time to change into something more comfortable.
Ta-da! The magic of movie magic. Now you're wearing pants. Backstretch and everything.
Much better. I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe is empty. I do feel tired after the trip, but my meeting with Mr. Shoulder must take priority.
Alright, I'm gonna ask him.
Miss Bateman, you've transformed.
I feel far more comfortable in my outdoor clothing.
You look like one of those explorers you see in the newspaper.
I guess you could call me an explorer of sorts.
I'm Stanley Kemp.
My man,
Pleasure
Stanley.
to meet you, Stanley.
And tell me, I trust your room is adequate.
Most adequate.
Excellent.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Kemp.
Well, I've been the proprietor of this inn for the last 16 years. I worked as a drover all over the country in my younger days. Saved up my coin and bought this place.
It's a fine inn.
Thank you. I often run short of ale, but my rooms are rarely full. We don't get many outsiders wanting to stay overnight here in Bewley.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Yeah.
It's a quiet place. People keep to themselves, work hard.
I look forward to exploring the village tomorrow.
There's not a lot to see, lass. But St. Edmund's Church is a fine building, worth a visit.
Has the shoulder arrived
Has
yet?
the shoulder arrived yet?
Still haven't seen head nor tail of him, Miss Bateman.
What can you tell me about Mr. Shoulder?
Aye, he's a quiet fellow. He only comes here to check his post.
Yes, I've been corresponding with him using this address.
Have you now? You found yourself an admirer.
Not quite.
What business do you have with old Leonard, then?
Well, if you must know, I am what some people call a barrow digger.
A what?
A barrow digger.
What in God's name is that?
Are you familiar with tumuli?
Afraid not.
Barrow is another word for tumulus, or tumuli in the plural. A profoundly interesting subject.
You've lost me.
I excavate ancient burial sites looking for relics.
Yo, grave robber! Wait,
It's traditionally a circular mound of raised earth enclosing a burial chamber.
Why? You're a grave robber.
Rather.
I am no such thing.
Don't worry, lass. I've met all sorts in here over the years. I won't tell anyone.
I assure you, my goal is more noble than petty grave robbery.
What sort of relics do you find, then? Gold? Silver? Bones?
Bones? No.
Well, rarely gold or silver, but treasures certainly. Ancient pottery is the most common find. I've been excavating barrows all over the country. I'm documenting my findings in preparation for my book. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
Oh, aye.
Very interesting.
But what does old Leonard have to do with this?
You see,
He sent me a letter in which he told me about an unusual barrow in Bewley, a site called Hob's Barrow. I'm meeting him here this evening to find out more.
I've lived here nigh on my whole life, and I've heard naught about a Hob's Barrow.
Ooh, interesting. Is Leonard a liar pants on fire? Anyway, guys, give me a quick second. I'm gonna try to put on a sweater because it's super cold outside right now. So you guys can probably still hear me, but yeah. I'm gonna try to put on a sweater. Let's be cold. Yes. Like 80 degrees is what I want to be at. Because that's the perfect weather for me. You guys already know that I'm in this set, man, so I can have some biases on that number 18. But, you know, it's all good. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, this should be enough. This is a good sweater. Oh. It's like a glove. Alright. An ad break is starting on Twitch in about a minute. It's 3 minutes of ads. Each ads help support the stream. If you want to skip ads, consider subscribing to the channel on Twitch, and you'll have no ads. So yeah, consider that. And that also, you'll get some emotes and you get some cool emotes, as well as be supporting me to do more stuff. So yeah, if you want to see ads, consider dropping a sub.
Are you sure you've never heard of Hob's Barrow?
Not in my life, lass, but I'll tell you something. The moors stretch further than the eyes can see once you leave this village.
The moors, interesting.
There's no doubt many a discovery to be made.
Mr. Shoulder said the barrow is well known locally, a place of legend.
I'm afraid you're going to have to speak to him about it.
I'm Mormon toasty now. Oh,
Why
good.
are you interested in digging around in the dirt, lass? Haven't you better things to do with your time?
I enjoy nothing more than the thrill of discovery, uncovering the past and piecing together our history. I inherited this passion from my father.
Oh, a barrow digger too, eh?
Indeed.
The
He would
best.
take me with him on excavations as a
Me too.
child.
Does he still come with you now, on your own adventures?
I'm afraid my father's been bedbound by illness for many years.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, lass.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp. He is well looked after at a private hospital. Thanks for your time.
As you were.
Yeah. Or Mr. Kemp.
Hello, miss.
What you want?
I...
Bugger off.
Hello, sir.
What?
I'm waiting here for a man named Leonard Shoulder. Do you know him?
I don't. Do you, love?
Never heard of him.
There you have it. Now clear off.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Right,
Do you know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
you're not local. You've come on that bloody train, haven't you? You is going to dogs.
You came over that train. It's this town's going to crap. A dead town with like 10 people. It's going to crap. Oh my god. Oh my god, these people need help.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We're a proud community. I've lived here my whole life. Not much here to interest folks like you.
Folks like me.
Aye.
These guys the worst.
I take it you are not enamored with the railway station.
Fuel is gonna be swarming with outsiders like you. We don't want you coming here. It's as simple as that, lass.
Why not?
This is our town, our land.
I assure you, I am not here to cause trouble.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Do you know Mr. Shoulder?
That'd be none of your business, lass. I don't come to your city poking around asking questions, do I? Man just wants to enjoy his ale in peace.
My name is Thomasina Bateman, and you are...
None of your business, lass. Where's your husband?
None of your business, sir.
Ah! You're brave coming in here, all on your own.
I'm a grown woman.
I'm Cyril.
It's a pleasure to make you...
Cyril's kind of a jerk off, though.
Bye for now.
Ta-ra, lass.
Mr. Shoulder should really be here by now. I'll sit down and wait.
Gotta wait for him to come up and do something.
Where on earth is he? What a waste of time this is turning out to be.
It's the drunk.
Evening there, miss.
Not you again.
I just wanted to apologise for earlier. I deserved that slap. Sorry for my behaviour. The drink gets a hold of me sometimes.
Let's start again, shall we?
My name is Arthur Tillett.
Thomasina Bateman.
What brings you to Bewley, anyway?
I'm here to meet someone, but he has not arrived.
His loss, if you ask me.
Perhaps you know the gentleman, Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, I know Mr. Shoulder all right. If I may be so bold as to say, he's a bit long in the tooth for you.
The relationship is not what you're implying. I've never met him. In fact, I know very little about him at all.
Get me an ale and I'll tell you all about the old sod.
Yeah, let's get you drunk, sure.
Coming right up.
Thank you very much, Miss Bateman. Then I'll tell you all about old Leonard Shoulder.
How can I help you?
A tankard of your finest ale, Mr. Kemp.
There we are. 2 pence, please.
Thank you.
2 pence for ale?
This was
Man,
the
that's a
last
magic
of my
time.
money, but Kenneth will be here tomorrow with more funds.
Like every point click game.
Here you are, Arthur.
Thanking you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that hits the spot, that does, lass. Now then.
Tell me. Oh, Leonard.
Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, he's done. Yeah, that was...
Arthur? Mr. Tillett? Oh, for heaven's sake. The man is in a drunken stupor.
Passed out drinking.
Mr. Tillett? He's not dead, just very drunk. I would still like to hear what he has to say about Mr. Shoulder.
Needs some like water to like put him out of it.
How can I help you?
May I trouble you for a glass of water?
If it's water you're after, I just refilled the jug in your room for you.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
As you were.
Hey, matchbox. Matches are useful.
Ah, complimentary matches. Useful. There's only one match left, though.
Jug of water. There it is.
This may come in handy. I don't wish to carry the bowl around with me.
All right. Mr. Drunky. Just pour on his head, literally.
Oh, what the hell were that for?
You passed out, Mr. Tillett.
Oh, sorry, lass. Where were I? Leonard's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on another minute. I'm making for a piss.
I mean, all that, but yeah.
This man is unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like an hour has passed.
That man is taking more than a
Go in
piss.
there and check on him.
He's taking more than he's dying in there. That's all I gotta say.
Bateman? My apologies. The ladies are closed due to faulty plumbing. You'll have to use the gents.
Lovely.
Oh.
Mr. Tillett?
This is not a normal bathroom. This is some satanic black magic bathroom. This is not a normal bathroom. This is definitely not good.
Mr. Tillett? Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
Yeah, he must have passed the meanest dump of his life, and he was like, yeah, had the big dumpy.
Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
Whoa! Black hat.
Well, you're not Mr. Tillett.
No, you're a cat.
I'd rather not touch it. The thing stinks to high heaven.
Mm-hmm.
The door opens a crack, but appears to be blocked from the other side. I
Whoa.
think I can hear someone moving around.
What was that?
Mr. Tillett? Arthur, are you out there? Judging from the draft coming from below, this door must lead outside. I should investigate further. I can't reach the window from down here. No, that won't achieve anything useful.
Okay, so we're gonna try to walk outside. Can we?
Excuse me, sir. Someone has wedged the door shut. Mr. Tillett, why would he have done that? Did Mr. Tillett leave, then block the door behind him? Something strange is going on here.
Pretty much.
Who was that old chap I saw outside the alley? He headed eastward. Maybe I could catch up with him and ask him if he saw Mr. Tillett.
Okay. Let's ask Mr. Kemp what's going on here.
How can I help you?
Have you seen Arthur Tillett?
I thought he were with you.
He went to the lavatory and has not returned.
That sounds like Arthur Tillett. Don't worry, lass. He'll be back.
Thanks for your time.
As you were.
Mr. Tillett.
Sir?
Someone closed the light. Someone saw that man leave from that house.
The old man has disappeared into the darkness. I I'd best turn back to the inn.
Okay.
I can't think of anything else to talk about right now. Mr. Tillett has vanished. I should check outside.
This bathroom gives me the creeps, man.
I suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise, the locals would be rolling them into their cellars.
Wait, what? Did I see something on the floor there?
A pearly white gent's glove. It's certainly unlike anything Mr. Tillett was wearing.
Yep. That's a weird glove.
Seems rather out of place here. Peculiar.
Last call.
Last orders.
I should get some sleep. Finding the missing men of Bewley shall have to wait for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Kenneth
Always.
will be arriving tomorrow at midday. I should get some sleep.
Yep.
A lovely place to warm oneself. Kenneth will be arriving. Yes, I shall track down Mr. Shoulder tomorrow.
Yep. Oh boy.
Miss Bateman,
Miss Bateman.
Yes?
off to bed?
Yes. I'm
Yep.
afraid Mr. Shoulder's let me down.
The rotter. Perhaps he will make himself known tomorrow.
I should hope so. This is turning into a waste of my time.
Yep.
Don't mind the locals, miss. It's just that we don't get a lot of visitors in Bewley.
Quite.
They mean well, believe me.
Sure, Mr. Kemp.
Please, call me Stanley.
Good night, Stanley.
Sleep well, Miss Bateman.
My man Stanley. Wasn't it a TV show like My Man Stanley? Oh, it's Stanley World. So it goes something like that. I can't remember the top of my head. It was a TV show that went exactly like that. I just can't recall. Whoa. That cat. The cat from the bathroom. Whoa. Just staring. The cat that smelled like that smelled like piss is staring at you. Piss cat. Oh no. Hey, the first day. Aventus.
Such horrid dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Bolted from the inside, just as I left it last night. As I suspected, I must have dreamt of that wretched-looking cat. I must say I'm relieved. Right then. Let's see if I can track down the elusive Leonard Shoulder. I'm rather anxious to get to this barrow. I also wonder what happened to Mr. Tillett.
He got drunk and never came back. I'm just kidding. Alright guys, I'll be taking a quick break. I'll be back in like 2 shakes of a lamb tail. Not a long break, so I'll be back soon. See you guys shortly. Okay everyone, I'm back. That was just a quick break. Just had to refill my cup of water so I can stay a bit hydrated. And let's go. Let's see if you see. Yeah, and there we go. The game's up there. Ready to go. So you gotta find Mr. Tillett and Leonard Shoulder.
Good morning, Miss Bateman.
Good day, Stanley.
Get that full English prefix.
Did you sleep well, Miss Bateman?
Tell us about the cat, yeah.
Not really. I have the rather queer recollection of a cat entering my room last night.
A cat, you say?
Yes, an odd-looking grey one. I must have been dreaming, as I locked the door and windows before I went to sleep. I saw a similar cat in the lavatories while searching for Mr. Tillett.
Yep.
Ah, Herbert.
Good old Herbert.
He's a harmless thing. He comes in now and then searching for scraps.
Indeed. Seeing him in the lavatories must have conjured up the strange dream.
The mind is capable of manifesting frightful things, Miss Bateman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to report the rain of yesterday has lifted. It's a clear morning outside. Crisp.
Nice.
I've prepared a room for your assistant. What time will he be arriving today?
His train will get in around midday. Kenneth will also be bringing my excavation equipment.
Oh, aye. What does that entail?
Picks, shovels, buckets, lighting and such. He usually packs it in a large crate. Come to think of it, I'll need somewhere to store it.
You're welcome to use the alley behind the inn for any such bulky items.
Sounds good.
That sounds capital.
Capital.
Thank you.
You're most welcome, Miss Bateman. We look after our guests here at the Plough and Furrow. I'll let you get on with your day.
I'll be back with my assistant when he arrives.
Miss Bateman,
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
I've something I wish to get off my chest, as it were.
Okay, well, you can tell me this,
I've
Stanley.
been tossing and turning all night, Miss Bateman. I feel rotten, I really do.
What on earth are you talking about?
As you know, I like to run an honest establishment. And well, I have not been honest with you, lass. I do know of Hobbs Barrow.
Mm-hmm.
You do?
I do. Many here do. There are stories tied to that place, you know. If I've learned anything in this life, it's that some stones are best left unturned.
Don't do it. Don't go to Hobbs
And I'm
Barrow.
sure there's someone to be wary of too. I can't tell you what to do, lass, but you'd best avoid him.
I'm telling you, this is a classic horror trope. Like, please get out. Do not come here. Bad stuff's gonna happen. Don't worry, I'm an adventurer. Like, it's not something that's out for you. It's gonna be that kind of story.
Why lie to me about Hobbs Barrow?
I know, lass, I know. I feel dreadful.
But why? What are these stories you speak of?
I really can't tell you more. If you insist on visiting that place, you'll have to seek out Mr. Shoulder. He brought you here. He should be the one to tell you.
I must say, Mr. Kemp, this is all quite puzzling. I've never let local superstitions stop me in the past. I pride myself on being a woman of logic and reason. I've no time to waste on such matters.
As I say, seek out Mr. Shoulder. He can tell you more.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Hobbs Barrow?
I don't know. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss.
Yeah, I actually don't know. Yeah.
I now find that hard to believe.
The moors are vast, lass. I'd tend not to go wandering out there.
Yeah.
The old man could lose himself and not be seen again.
Mr. Shoulder.
Why must I be wary of Mr. Shoulder?
The man has a certain reputation.
For what?
You've seen it already. Were he here to meet you last night?
No.
Precisely. A man not to be trusted.
Yep.
Where does Mr. Shoulder live?
I can't say for sure. As I think I told you last night, he's a quiet man and keeps to himself. He only comes in here to collect his post. Leads me to believe he lives a fair distance away. Certainly not in the village itself.
Might someone around Bewley be able to help me find him?
Probably.
You could ask around. As I say, lass, Bewley folk mean well. Don't forget that.
I shall return later.
Good day to you, lass.
All right.
It seems I may be fighting a battle against some sort of local superstition. Is there a single barrow in England that doesn't have some ghastly tale attached to it? Hogwash. All of it. I've a few hours until Kenneth arrives. I should use this time to find Mr. Shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? like living in Bewley?
Yeah, I do. Are you from the city?
I'm from a long way away.
You must have come on the train. I love watching all the steam puff up into the sky.
Have you been on the train yourself?
No, miss. Our parents don't have the money for train tickets. Father says we have all we need here in Bewley.
Perhaps this nice lady would like to take you away with her on the train.
No, I need to stay and protect Bewley from the lantern worm.
What is the lantern worm?
It's gonna come back and get us all.
Mm.
Lantern thought he killed it at the River Ware, but my father told me it still lives. We must all be prepared.
Yeah.
The lantern worm isn't real, Douglas. Father just told you that to get you out of his hair.
Not true. I saw it slithering out by the beck, like a giant eel it were. I ran home so fast I thought I would fly.
Sorry, miss. My brother has a vivid imagination.
Children often do at his age.
I'll keep training. You will all thank me when I thrust my sword deep into its fat belly.
Douglas, this lady doesn't want to hear your nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Douglas.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Douglas. That's a great sword technique you have.
Thanks, miss. Mr. Crozier's gonna make me a real one when I turn 12. I'm preparing myself to fight the lantern worm.
Oh, God.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
That's a funny name.
Doesn't know.
Have you heard of Hob's Barrow?
What's that?
A local burial mound.
Our parents don't let us wander far from the village.
What's a burial mound?
Don't you mind about that, Douglas?
Who's Mr. Crozier?
He's a blacksmith. His
Yeah.
forge is just over there on the other side of the square.
Don't you think
Other side of the
12
square,
years of
cool,
age
yep.
is a little young for a real sword?
I'll be a master swordsman by then.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
Good day.
Hello, miss.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He's dead. She's like, I want to die. I don't want to die in this town, yeah.
What do you know of Hob's Barrow?
Our parents don't like us talking to strangers, miss.
So you know of it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're not getting anywhere with this.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Betty.
Nice to meet you, Betty.
Betsy.
What are you up to?
My brother is practicing his sword fighting technique. I'm to watch him until he tires himself out.
I'm tireless.
This time last month it were all about his teaspoon collection. This month it's swords.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
I just love it. I just love it. He's like, like, what's your name? Betty. I don't even care anymore. Like, is that even your name? I don't even care anymore. This is Mr. Crozier.
Yes?
Mr. Crozier, I presume.
Aye, George Crozier, at your service.
George.
My name is Thomasina.
Aye, can I help you?
Are you a Bewley native, Mr. Crozier?
Aye, born
and bred.
That's where my father's forge before mine.
How is business faring?
I do an honest trade.
Mm.
There'll always be horses needing shoes and farmers needing tools. You let me know if you need out made or mended. I'll do you a fair price.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
It feels like a leather jacket. I feel like, is he wearing like a little metal plate over his chest? Like a something?
Do you know a man by the name of Leonard Shoulder?
Oh, aye. Old Leonard.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not recently.
Do you know where he lives?
Why all these questions, lass?
I need to speak with him. He invited me to Bewley.
Oh,
True.
he'll turn up. I've seen him in the plough and furrow from time to time.
But do you know where he lives? I need to find him.
I believe he lives somewhere out on the moors. Can't tell you out more than that.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier. Do you know of a local landmark named Hob's Barrow?
Hob's Barrow.
There's a fair many barrows found out on the moors, lass. Too many to put a name to. Not a soul in Bewley pays them any mind.
Mm.
What What can you tell me about?
Tell me about Bewley.
We don't get many visitors here, outside of market days. But there's plenty of work for the village blacksmith. Where are you from, then?
I arrived yesterday on the train from London, by way of Derby.
Oh, aye. I've heard about London.
What have you heard?
Plenty of factories there.
Yes, indeed. The city is always changing and moving forward.
Too busy for me, though, lass.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer a quieter pace. Aye.
When do market days run in Bewley?
Once or twice a month. The next one is tomorrow.
How delightful.
Unless your vice is cabbages, there'll be naught to interest a young lady.
I don't mind a cabbage.
Then you're in luck.
Thanks for your time.
Mm.
Aye. Speak to you later.
A fantastic specimen. Alas, it is not mine to take. Excuse me, do you think anyone would mind if I borrowed this trowel?
You help yourself, dear. Father Roach won't mind lending it. Just be sure to put it back when you're finished.
Of course, thank you.
It is more blessed to give than to receive.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his beloved Juliet.
Yeah, let's talk to the grandma.
Hello. Good day.
Good day,
Would you
Grandma.
like to buy one of these cakes, pet?
What kind of cakes do you have?
I have some lovely Bakewell puddings. The sweetest marriage of almond and jam. I can tell you're not from around here, because if you were, you would know about my Bakewell puddings. They are quite famous.
Alas, I'm not carrying any money with me.
That's unfortunate, pet. I'm sorry, I can't give them away for free. The money goes to the church, you see, and one cannot shirk one's duty to the church.
I understand. My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Mrs. de Plancy.
The
Pleasure to
Plancy.
meet you, Mrs. de Plancy.
Likewise, pet.
Tell me about yourself, Mrs. de Plancy.
About me? What would you possibly want to know about me? I've been attending St. Edmund's Church my whole life. I always want to help where I can, so I sell my baked goods, and all the proceeds go to its upkeep. This place means so much to me.
Really?
Your cakes look delicious.
I can assure you they are. You'll not find better in the entire county.
What can you tell me about St. Edmund's Church?
Isn't it the finest building? It's been standing here since the 12th century. The box pews in the nave are very fine and date back to the 17th century. The door is open if you'd like to worship.
Thank you, Mrs. de Plancy.
Man named
Do you know
Leonard
a
Shoulder.
local man called Leonard Shoulder?
Yes,
Looks-
I know Leonard.
I know Leonard.
What business do you have with him?
He's
It's
a
long
bum.
story, but I'm trying to find where he lives.
I'm afraid I don't know, dear. Father Roach has access to the parish register. He might be able to help you.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Father Roach?
He is a lovely man and an exemplary servant of the Lord.
Okay.
He's been the vicar of St. Edmund's for many years.
Vicar. Where can I find him?
Where can I find Father Roach?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood, to the west of the village.
Thank you. I'll go find him.
Be sure to listen out for his merry whistling. Such a jolly man.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Hobbs what?
Hobbs Barrow, a local burial mound.
The only place of burial I know about and care for is in this very churchyard.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
Goodness me, look at these box pews. I've never seen any as tall as that before. Most unusual architecture, even for the Normans.
She said it's been here since the 17th century, so these could be more modern pews.
Someone has left a necklace hanging here. A silver cross. Sterling by the look of it. Maybe I can reunite it with its owner.
Nah, it's your bling now. It's yours now.
It's locked.
Just take it, like no one's gonna stop you. Yeah, bird flew off. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Is that Father Roach? She ain't doing so well. Ugh. Got the disease.
Very sorry. Oh, the shame. This malaise will not pass. Oh, the nausea. I need your help, young lady.
Tell me what you need.
Let the blood from my arm.
Excuse me?
Cut me. I beg you.
Yeah, by the way, this is a very old medicine thing. So basically, back in the days, so if you cut yourself deep enough, you will receive a high from bloodletting. It is essentially the oxidation from your blood leaving your body creates like a high, like low, like it doesn't really help. Okay, if you're sick, you should see a doctor. Or is it someone?
The broken lens is extremely sharp.
Take off the glove.
Perhaps I shouldn't risk soiling this glove until I find its owner.
All right, can't pick it up.
I don't think that will help me pick up the broken glass. I don't think that will.
Handkerchief.
This handkerchief was a gift from my mother. I hope she will understand. This should work.
There's blood in it. That's.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
Yes, it will cure me of my ills.
I shall do as you ask, Father.
Not something I recommend.
Thank the Lord for my spare pair. God bless you. I already feel quite better.
It's the high from losing blood, but yeah.
The rapid healing properties of bloodletting cannot be overstated.
Yeah, again.
Frederick Roach, Vicar of St. Edmund's Church.
My name is Thomasina Bateman. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Now, conversation time.
Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
What
Probably
ails
see a
you,
doctor about
Father
that one first.
Roach?
I just ate a rotten berry, that's all. I like to pick blackberries for my supper, you see. They are quite delicious, as long as you mind the bramble. My apologies again. I wish we had met in different circumstances.
Are you from Bewley originally?
Probably.
I was born in our very own St. Edmunds. It's quite the story.
Do tell.
My mother was sheltering there as a frightful tempest raged. And lo, did her waters break right there and then in that pew.
One could say that you were born into your role, Father.
Indeed. When my mother told me the story as a young boy, I knew that this was my calling.
St. Edmund's is a fine building.
Thank you for saying so. It's hard work keeping her in good shape, but our congregation is always willing to lend a hand in the Lord's name.
What is it like being the vicar here?
Every day is a blessing, my child. I have a great love for our parish, and the Lord looks after us.
What about your congregation?
What about your congregation?
Numbers have fallen over the years.
There's those people in Bewley.
But those that remain are faithful and full of his spirit.
Let's see if you know a man named Leonard Shoulder.
I'm looking for Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, yes? Are you a relative?
No, it's a long story, but he invited me to Bewley.
And he didn't tell you his address?
He was to meet me last night at the Plough and Furrow, but he never came.
I see. Well, let me welcome you to Bewley on his behalf.
Thank you, Father.
Hmm.
Do you know where Mr. Shoulder lives?
Let me think. It's been many moons since I've paid him a visit.
Perhaps you could allow me to take a look at the parish register.
No need. I remember it now. A fair hike across the moors.
Could you please give me directions?
I'll take you there myself. It's the least I can do after you aided me so.
Hey.
Capital. Thank you.
Just let me know when you're ready to pay him a visit. I'll be resting here for the time being.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
I can't say I've heard of it.
It's supposedly a famous local landmark.
I'm afraid I know nothing about it.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
It's a quiet town. The railway line, which I presume you arrived by, is the only news of note we've had here for years.
I've heard the new station has received a mixed reaction.
I've heard many a debate, it's true. But my role is not to adjudicate on that matter. I'm very busy in my own work, you see.
The Lord's work, yeah.
I'm ready to go to Mr. Shoulder's house.
Excellent. I feel the fresh air will do me well. Follow me.
Good morning, Father.
Good morning, Mrs. Duplancy. Mrs. Duplancy, this is Thomasina Bateman, a visitor to our parish.
We've already had the pleasure of meeting, Father.
Excellent. Miss Bateman, don't hesitate to try one of Mrs. Duplancy's wonderful cakes.
Yes, I've heard about her famous Bakewell puddings.
I'll be here all day, young lady. But remember, once they're gone, they're gone. Those little whelps have already gobbled up all the gingerbread.
You are doing God's work, Mrs. Duplancy.
He smiles upon us, Father.
Miss Bateman, if you'd like to follow me.
An unmarked grave.
Let's talk of graves, of worms, and epitaphs. Make dust our paper, and with rainy eyes.
Oh, this Shakespearean stuff.
On the
bosom of the earth, yeah.
Let's choose executors and talk of wills.
Shakespeare?
Yeah.
Right. Which play?
Oh man, I suck at Shakespeare. If there ain't theater kids in chat, anyone who knows their plays, hit me up. I'm not the smartest guy about this. Epitaphs and worms. Was it King Lear? I'm gonna guess it. Macbeth.
Macbeth.
Magnificent guess, Miss Bateman, but I'm afraid that passage is from Richard II. Studying the work of the bard is one of my favorite pastimes.
That goes wrong.
Follow me.
I love this art scene right here. It looks beautiful. There's a lot of cool stuff about this movie.
The vast expanse of God's creation. The moors extend as far as the mortal eye can see. Beautiful, is it not?
Indeed, the moors are beautiful.
The beauty of God's creation is that it takes so many forms. How can one take in such a view and not have faith? Some look at these moors and think this a godless land. But I tell you, he is found in all domains. The Lord's work is all about us. Tell me, Miss Bateman, do you believe in God?
Might want to avoid a tense situation. Tell the truth.
I was brought up Anglican. The church was an important part of my early life, Father Roach. But what happened to my father eventually made me question things.
If you don't mind me asking, my child, what happened to your father?
He had an accident when I was very young.
Come along now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain.
Young Thomasina.
Remember what I told you, all right? Be a good girl. People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. And don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
Good. Now, let's see your father.
In the rain. It was not raining that bad, but who knows? Oh no. Mom's not doing well.
Mummy? Mummy? Daddy, wake up!
Good evening, Mr. Bateman. Hello, little one. You must be Thomasina?
Yes.
My name is Nurse Blaketon. I just need to talk to your mummy for a little bit. I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
Will he ever talk again, Nurse Blaketon?
The doctor is uncertain, Mrs. Bateman. There is the possibility that Mr. Bateman won't regain any movement at all. But we will do our utmost to look after Mr. Bateman here at Ticehurst Manor. He will have a nurse by his side at all times, I can assure you.
Yes.
What sort of god would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest man?
I'm sorry to hear this. God moves in mysterious ways, but he loves us all. Come along now.
He's told the truth, but yeah. It's stuff like that that makes you question, like philosophically, right?
Hello?
Mark, look, just skip away.
She scampered off in a hurry. Who was that?
Some primitive folk make their home out on the moors. I suggest you keep your wits about you when you are exploring, and don't stray too far from Bewley.
I see. How much farther to Mr. Shoulder's house?
Still quite a walk, I'm afraid, but we'll get to him soon enough. Now then, take a look at this.
The Devil's Toe.
Legend has it that this cairn has stood here for over 1,000 years.
How remarkable.
The Devil's Toe.
Yep, Devil's Toe.
I beg your pardon?
That's what it's called. The Devil's Toe.
Oh, I see.
Come now. Onward.
But yeah, as I was saying earlier, right? It's one of the things that, like, it's one of the philosophical conundrums, right?
We walked
like,
and walked across
if there
that
was
vast,
a higher
featureless
power being,
landscape.
if you believe it or not, and he was ultimately good, then why would he make his people who worship him suffer those who are good? It's kind of defeats the purpose. Like, why test my faith if I already believe? The suffering is just meaningless. It depends what you believe in or whatever. If you don't, whatever, or it's just something. But it's one of those interesting philosophical questions about, like, a higher power. Like, higher power exists, but yet bad things exist. Higher power should stop bad things. Well, if the higher power makes all good things, then a higher power can make bad things. Then higher power is flawed. Or, in particular, the higher power is not really all-knowing. He just made something, the rest of it's, free will and whatnot. It depends how you look at stuff, that's all.
All the while, Father Roach was whistling away merrily. Just as I had begun to wonder if we were hopelessly lost, a building emerged from the mist. Mr. Shoulder's cottage.
Yep. You got there. Took a while, though. Hey, some chickens. And a rooster.
Here we are, Miss Bateman. Unless my memory fails me completely, this is Mr. Leonard Shoulder's house.
Yep.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
Now. No need to thank me after your providential assistance today. However, I have something to ask you.
Yes?
Please don't tell Mrs. de Plancy about my little scene in the woods. She will only fret. The poor dear woman has enough on her mind as it is.
I shan't mention it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You'd better see if Mr. Shoulder is in.
Mr. Shoulder? Is Thomasina
Nope.
Bateman here? I'm here in Bewley as discussed.
Maybe try again. His hearing probably isn't the best at his age.
Mr. Shoulder, are you home?
No, I don't think he's home.
It appears Mr. Shoulder is not at home. Curses.
Perhaps you could try the handle.
It's locked.
Locked. Try to open the door again.
I've come a long way to meet you, Mr. Shoulder. Please open the door. What else do you know about Mr. Shoulder?
A reclusive man. I must say I know very little about him.
Does he attend services at St. Edmund's?
Not regularly, if at all these days.
Perhaps he feels closer to God out here on the moors. What do you make of Mr. Shoulder's residence?
A sturdy construction, I'm in no doubt. The winds blow a gale out here, not to mention the pelting rain.
Yeah.
At least he must have
Looks like
plenty of
it's really kind of a bit muddy. It looks like
Creatures,
creative.
those hens.
Awful creature, those hands.
Do you know that young girl we saw?
No, but I've seen her sneaking around the churchyard. The poor thing is feral. She takes off at the slightest stirring. We will bring the Lord to her. Good time.
Perhaps she has her own beliefs. You said there were others like her.
Primitive folk, yes. Avoid the moors in hours of darkness and don't wander too far. I wouldn't entrust a young woman in their company.
Devil's Toe.
Do you know anything else about the Devil's Toe?
Not really. I do recall it toppling over when I was a child. A few lads from Bewley rebuilt it to the best of their memories.
The devil mustn't have been happy.
Come now, my child. Do not joke about such matters.
Yeah.
Why don't you like hens, Father?
I know I must love all of God's creatures. but they make such an unholy ruckus. Their talons claw at my boots.
But they mean no harm, and they provide eggs.
I cannot abide hen's eggs. They smell of sulfur when rotten.
Oh, wow. Doesn't like eggs. That's very kind of un-British of him not to like eggs. Especially when, like, oh god, huh? Yeah, it's very un-British of him like egg.
What more can you tell me of these primitive folk?
Godless people, Miss Bateman.
God.
Don't concern yourself with them. They live out there on the very edges of this land. If you don't wander too far, you shouldn't cross their path.
Godless people.
You mentioned that Mrs. Duplancy is worried about something at the moment.
It is not my place to say. Mrs. Duplancy will tell you in good time, if she deems it fit to do so.
What is your favourite of Shakespeare's works?
A very difficult question, Miss Bateman. But one I can answer, nonetheless.
Let's see.
I'm awfully fond of Cymbeline.
An unusual choice.
All gold and silver rather turn to dirt. Wouldn't you agree?
A fine quote. Is there a Mrs. Shoulder?
No. I believe Mr. Shoulder has led a life of celibacy.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
Here, chuk chuk chuk.
Don't encourage them.
That glove looks familiar. I wonder if it matches the glove I found behind the plough and furrow.
Let's see.
The gloves are a pair. Does this mean Mr. Shoulder was in the alley last night? Why didn't he come inside to see me? The trousers feel damp. Freshly hung, or still wet from last night's rain? Slightly damp.
I have a similar one myself. So very warm.
I've no desire to lug a block of wood about the countryside.
No.
Mr. Shoulder continues to prove himself elusive.
Guess I just have to leave. I can't do anything else. He's not coming. He's not. He's.
None. The window is nice and clean. The dwelling is by no means abandoned.
Perhaps he's gone for a stroll.
Possibly.
I'd suggest you call back later, my child. I myself must make my way back home. I have some matters to attend to at the church. Shall I accompany you back to Bewley?
Yeah.
Let's go.
As I say, my child, Mr. Shoulder will make himself known. Do not lose faith.
I'm rather frustrated by this situation.
Now. Things move at a slower pace out here. Something you may not be so accustomed to. Come now, Miss Bateman.
Well, Mr. Shoulder, you've brought me to Bewley, and now you're nowhere to be found. As we trudged silently back to Bewley across those cold moors, I made a new resolution. I would find Hobbs Barrow myself, with or without Mr. Shoulder.
Easy.
The train! That must be Kenneth.
Kenneth?
My assistant.
I see. Well, Miss Bateman, I really must attend to some other matters. I hope Mr. Shoulder finds his way to you.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
My pleasure. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet?
Correct. That I shall say good night, till it be morrow. Lord be with you.
There we go. Hey, I need one question.
I should go meet Kenneth at the station.
Also, you could technically travel faster by using the map system and then going to right here instead of traveling over it. So I think it's kind of neat. That's kind of a nice mechanic. Hey, it's it's my man.
Where is Kenneth?
There's the tillet.
He was supposed to wait for me at the station.
There you go. Yeah, so Tillet.
Mr. Tillet, where did you go last night?
Have we met?
Last night at the Plough and Furrow.
Oh, Miss Bateman. I were blind drunk last night and woke up with a stinking headache.
You still smell like a brewery.
Sorry.
You went to use the lavatory and never came back, Mr. Tillet.
Yeah.
I searched everywhere for you.
He died in that toilet. This is his clone.
I remember you bought me a drink. Then
Yes.
it's all a blur. I woke up in my bed this morning with my wife sour at me for waking her at some ungodly hour.
About last night. What were you going to tell me about Leonard Shoulder?
Who?
Leonard Shoulder. You told me you knew him. And promised to tell me more if I bought you a drink. Which I did. So what were you going to tell me?
I don't really know the old bugger.
But you said you did.
Oh, aye. No, I know naught about him. No, naught about Leonard Shoulder.
Great.
If you say so. Perhaps I am mistaken.
I say a lot of things when I've got the drink in me. I probably just wanted you to buy me an ale.
Even if that's the case, it doesn't explain your disappearance.
Aye.
Yeah.
I don't remember out.
About last night. You really don't remember where you went last night?
As I say, it's all a blur. I remember needing a piss. Then nothing. Well, you must have missed me when I came out.
I did not. I even went to the gents' toilets to find you.
Oh, aye. A sight for sore eyes.
It was. I checked everywhere, and you were nowhere to be found. The back door leading to the alleyway was blocked from the outside.
Oh, aye.
Yes. You must have exited through that door, Mr. Tillet.
But you just said it were blocked.
Yeah.
There must be an explanation.
He a ghost.
My mind has drawn a blank.
Why was the door blocked? Did you block it?
I told you I don't remember. I've naught to say 'cause I remember naught.
I found Mr. Shoulder's house, but he wasn't home.
Don't worry. You'll find him.
How's your headache faring?
It feels like a steam engine is driving full pelt in a circle around me skull.
Be sure to drink plenty of water, Mr. Tillet.
Aye. I'll survive.
Until the next rally.
So, you work here?
Aye. Bewley's station master at your service. Would you like to buy a ticket?
Not just yet, thank you. I understand that some of the locals are not too happy about this new station.
Aye. I'd go as far as saying the whole village.
How long has the station been open for?
About 3 months. We're on the Midland Railway line. This employment's been a saviour for me. If I weren't stood here, I'd be drinking my life away at the pub right now. It's worth the occasional withering look from Cyril and the rest of them.
What does a station master do?
A bit of this and a bit
Look
of
at that.
I don't wish to bore you with such things.
As you wish.
My responsibilities here keep me on the straight and narrow, I'll tell you that much. A sense of duty can do wonders for a lost soul.
Indeed. This must be a rather lonesome post to occupy.
Trains pass through here more regularly than you might think, lass.
Kenneth.
I'm looking for my assistant, Kenneth.
Oh, aye.
His train has arrived.
Not a single soul disembarked the last train, Miss Bateman.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Was that not the midday train from London by way of Derby?
Aye, it were. Mr. Price were here, unloaded a few crates.
But no Kenneth.
Not a soul. Hold on. One of them crates had your name on it, Miss Bateman. A great big one it were, with...
A red ribbon.
Aye.
What is Kenneth playing at, sending my equipment but not himself? Curses.
Where'd the
Where
crate
is my
go?
crate now?
Mr. Price took away all the crates on his cart.
Who?
Mr. Price, he's the postmaster.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
He lives above the storeroom, just north of the plough and furrow. You'll see it. There's a Royal Mail plaque on the wall.
Thank you.
In Hobbs
I'm
Barrow.
looking for Hobbs Barrow.
Hobbs Barrow.
It's why Leonard Shoulder invited me to Bewley. He thought I might like to excavate it.
Oh, aye. I heard about a Hobbs Barrow somewhere out there. There's some old stories around it.
What stories?
I can't remember.
Mr. Tillett, please. This is important.
It's sober, man. Come on.
Sorry, Miss Bateman. I'll try to remember. If he invited you here, then I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you all about it.
That's if I ever get to meet him.
I'm sure you will.
Okay, well, that's everything.
Farewell for now.
Ta-ra.
That's all for now. Ta-ra. It's that cat again. Herbert. Cyril.
Good day to you, Cyril.
How do, lass?
What are you up to, Cyril?
Keeping an eye on that bleeding railway station. That's what. Thankfully, no one got off the last train.
Really hate that station, don't you?
Oh, I curse Midland Railway for bringing their damn line through Bewley. This is our town, our land.
Oh, man.
Tis no place for outsiders.
So you keep saying.
Anyway, no more trains today. Almost time to celebrate with an ale, I think.
I could do with one myself.
You paying?
No.
You paying? Zach is the worst.
I found Mr. Shoulder's house today, but he wasn't home.
Why the bleeding hell should I care, lass?
I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow. Do you know where it is?
Mind your own business, lass.
You really are quite helpful, aren't you?
Bah.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, lass.
Yeah.
Good day.
Hello, miss.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
That must be the postmaster's storeroom.
The postmaster isn't home. If you're looking to collect your post, you'll have to wait until he gets back.
Okay.
Hello.
Good day. I haven't seen you in Bewley before.
I'm just visiting.
Lovely. It's nice to see a new face. We don't get many visitors. My name's Henry. Henry Long.
Nice to meet you, Henry. Thomasina Bateman.
Wonderful. What a treat.
You seem in a good mood, Mr. Long.
It's just lovely to see a new face. Where are you from, Miss Bateman?
Originally, a small town on the outskirts of Derby, Mr. Long. Though I currently reside in London.
London? I've never met anyone from London. How very exciting. Have you lived there a long time?
It's been quite a few years now, yes.
I've heard that the air there is so heavy with smoke, it makes it hard to breathe. Is that true?
Some days.
Oh, you must miss the fresh northern air. Well, you've got that in Bewley. No factories out here. Such things are a blight on his creation. I were born in this very home I stand in front of. Bewley is in my blood. Why would I ever want to leave? Especially now I can meet new folk thanks to the railway line.
Called a postmaster.
I'm looking for Mr. Price, the postmaster.
Oh, Mr. Price, my lovely neighbour. I'm afraid you've just missed him.
Curses.
I saw him wheeling a large crate into his storeroom just there.
It must be mine. I really need it.
Have a look through the window to see if it's yours.
Where did Mr. Price go?
I don't know. The man were in a hurry. I know he has family in Bakewell.
That's miles away. Did he leave by foot?
No, by horse. He must be a few miles down the road by now.
Curses. When will Mr. Price be back?
He didn't say. Could be tonight, could be a few days.
How infuriating.
I told him I'd keep watch of his storeroom, and I'm a man of my word, Miss Bateman. I shall not budge from this spot.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
There it is.
There's my crate. Kenneth always ties a red ribbon to it. I can see an envelope tucked behind the ribbon. Perhaps it can help explain Kenneth's absence. I'm going to have to get in there. Hello.
Good day.
Well, Leonard.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, funny old fellow. I hear he lives way out on the moors somewhere.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not for a long while now that you mention it. Why do you ask?
It's a long story, but I was to meet him in Bewley. He invited me here.
Well, I must thank him when I see him for inviting such an enchanting young woman.
You flatter me, Mr. Long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow.
One of those old burial hills?
Yes. Do you know where it is?
Believe it or not, I haven't set foot on the moor since I were a child.
Why is that?
I've got all I need right here in Bewley. And we're all truly blessed with the railway station, which brings us lovely new faces.
Your opinion of the railway station differs widely from your fellow townsfolk, Mr. Long. I've not met anyone particularly keen on it.
That railway line is the start of a new era for Bewley. Mark my words. There's much to protect here, but we need new blood. I hope that some of you visitors will actually stay here permanently.
Why is that?
So I have new friends to talk to. Some
Mr. Long.
people here don't want any new friends. Cyril Farnaby, the miserable old sod, is the worst offender.
Cyril.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Cyril. He really dislikes the railway station.
Absolutely miserable he is. I've tried to convince him many times that the station will help Bewley. He just doesn't understand.
I met him last night in the Plough and Furrow.
Aye, the scene of our many debates. Blimey, I could go for an ale right now, actually.
Can I buy you a drink?
Really?
No. Wait. Do you think Mr. Kemp will let me open a tab?
Perhaps. You could always ask him. I shouldn't leave anyway. Mr. Price is relying on me to keep watch of his storeroom.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
Hello? Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
I don't know out about no Leonard Shoulder.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Not much around here, love. Not worth mentioning to you, like.
I see. Do you know where I can find Hobbs Barrow?
Not to be found digging around in those things.
You know of local barrows, then?
Don't concern yourself.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
I'm sorry to ask this, Mr. Kemp, but could I please open a tab?
Still not in your purse?
I'm afraid not. My assistant hasn't arrived as planned, so I find myself in a bind. He must have put the money in my crate, which is currently being held in Mr. Price's storeroom.
Well, as you know, I run an honest establishment here, and I do trust you. So yes, I'll open an account for you, to be settled at the end of your stay.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Now then, I'll be needing something of value as a deposit.
I thought you said you trusted me.
Aye, it's not personal, lass. One can never be too cautious.
Okay.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
I think I could just use the cross.
Will you accept this silver cross pendant as a deposit?
Can I take a closer look at it? Aye, silver. That'll do.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Can I get you something to drink?
A tankard of your finest ale, Mr. Kemp.
A tankard of your finest ale.
There we are. That's 2 pence on your account.
Thank you. Most agreeable.
Oops. Someone's shuffling. Accidentally click off screen for a sec. There we go. All right, here we go.
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you a drink, Henry?
Really?
Really. We can talk more at the inn.
But I told Mr. Price I'd keep watch of his storeroom.
Doors have locks for this very reason.
You're right. One drink won't take long. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
Mm-hmm.
The rocket weren't Stevenson's only design, you know. Before that, there were the Blucher and the Locomotion. But my favourite would have to be the Lancashire Witch. I believe he built that in 1828. In Newcastle, of course. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait!
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
Ta-ra.
I couldn't even get a word in.
He likes a good chinwag, our Henry.
He certainly does.
Mm-hmm.
Good day to you, Cyril.
I'll do, lass.
What do you make of Henry Long?
An idiot who thinks that station's a good idea. Can you imagine? Strangers pouring into Bewley. Turns the stomach, that does.
Maybe he has a point. You could travel.
Bah! You're an outsider. I'd expect you to have such a bad opinion. But Henry, he's a Bewley lad. We've had the odd Barney or two in the pub over it all.
I can imagine. Can I buy you a drink, Cyril?
Now?
Yes.
Go on then, lass.
Follow me.
Mm-hmm.
So then he turns around and says, "Why is a dog like a tree?" And I says, "I don't know." And he says, "Because they both lose their bark once they're dead."
Very droll, Cyril. Well, it's been a pleasure, but I must be off.
Aye, lass. Ta for the drink. You're not too bad for an outsider.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay. So that's because they will argue. That's how you do it. Okay.
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you another drink?
I suppose one more ale won't hurt. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
To think, if that station hadn't been built, we would never have met. Blessed be the Midland Railway.
Idiot!
Idiot! Yeah, I'll fight you right now.
The station is the worst decision this village has ever made.
Here we go. Here we go.
Cyril Farnaby.
Farnaby.
Miserable man with miserable ideas. I will change your mind even if it kills me.
Oh my god. Some people cannot be won with logic over. It's an emotional thing. Like, some people, logic does help, but sometimes you need to understand how people arrive to conclusions. It's just as important as a conclusion. Because once you realize how they arrive to a conclusion, you could dismiss some points they're saying or whatever. Like, let's just say somebody hates the color blue because he was bullied by somebody who wore the color blue. Does it really matter why he hates the color blue? It's an emotional response. You can't talk with them out of it. That's Dunzers.
Royal Mail, Postmaster's Residence. This must be the local post office. Locked, as expected. I need to get inside without attracting too much attention.
Break that lock.
I don't think battering the door down is the solution here. I don't wish to draw too much attention.
Okay.
This key doesn't fit here. Royal Mail. This must be the No, that won't achieve anything useful. He's currently debating the merits of the railway station at the inn.
Hey, there's a boy over there. So the late
Hello
reply. I'm
there.
just drinking
My
drinking
name's
water there.
Thomasina.
Yeah?
What's yours?
Wally?
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
No?
Hobbs Barrow.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
No?
Goodbye. The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Go into the woods. Hey, there's a kid up here.
Good day, little one. What's your name?
Wally took Myrtle.
Pardon?
He took her and ran off. I hate him.
Is Myrtle one of your dolls?
Yes, my favourite. Mummy made her for me. She's so beautiful. Wally is the worst brother in the whole world.
I'm sorry to hear that. What is your name, little one?
Jane.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jane. My name is Thomasina. This is a lovely little beck.
It's where we get our water, miss. It's good for drinking and cleaning.
Your dolls look lovely, Jane.
Thank you, miss. I love them very much. Today was their bath day.
Myrtle.
Why did your brother take Myrtle away?
He's just jealous because Daddy is letting me come with him to the market tomorrow. Wally thinks I'm Daddy's favourite, so he took Myrtle from me. What if he rips her to tatters? What if he feeds her to Mr. Bryden's goat?
Don't worry, Jane. I'm sure he wouldn't do such a thing. Where did your brother go?
I don't know. Home, maybe. But I have to wait here for Myrtle's friends to dry out.
Do you know an old man called Leonard Shoulder?
You know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs
Barrow.
I have, yes.
You have?
We aren't supposed to talk about it.
Why not?
Would you like to go there?
Yes, I would very much like to.
I'll tell you where it is if you find Myrtle for me.
You will?
Yes! But don't tell anyone about it or I'll be told off.
I promise.
Please find Myrtle first. I miss her.
I will.
Okay.
Where do you live?
Our home is on the other side of the village, miss. Maybe Wally went back there. Or maybe he's left her out on the moors. Poor Myrtle. I'm going to kick him so hard.
Kick him so hard. Yeah, I can't.
Miss. Hey! Stay away from that! It's bad luck to touch the Yaman's horn. I'm serious.
Fine.
At least the maps work fine, like you.
Good day. Jane tells me you've taken Myrtle away.
And what if I did?
That's a bit mean, don't you think?
She kicked me! Look at this bruise on my leg!
That does look quite bad. Why did she kick you?
Because she's a little goblin. You don't know what she can be like.
No, it's not.
Besides, Myrtle is gone now. I've given her to the fair folk. That'll teach her.
Who are the fair folk?
The little people of the moors. I gave Myrtle to them.
Little people? You don't mean fairies, do you?
We call them fair folk round here.
Wally, there is no such thing as fairies.
It's two, and I gave him a doll.
Yeah.
Where can I find these fair folk?
Follow the tinkle of their tiny bells. I hear them when the wind dies. They dance around their little house.
But where is this little house?
Just listen for the bells, you'll find it. Don't think about bringing that doll back. That'll just bring bad luck for all of us.
Goodbye.
She kicked me. Hey, look at my bruise, man. I'm crippled.
It disappears over the horizon.
She kicked me. What I was gonna do about that? Like, yeah.
I shall see you later this evening, gents. Well, I say. Greetings,
Greeting,
my
my
dear.
dear.
Hello, sir.
A pause on your beauty, for I shall see you again soon.
Wait. Some nerve.
Lady, you're blushing.
I most certainly am not.
Sorry, lass. No way through here today.
Says who?
Lord Panswick. Now
Lord
get back
Panswick.
before you find yourself under a falling tree.
Who is Lord Panswick?
Our governor.
He's the governor
Governor.
of the whole town.
All right, Owen,
Mhm.
back to work now.
He lives in Bewley.
Aye, not far away, but his lordship doesn't like questions or visitors. Now, please leave us to our work.
Tell me, who was that arrogant man here just now?
Just someone passing by.
It sounded like you knew him better than that.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's none of your business.
My name is Thomasina Bateman.
Oh, aye? You're not from round here, Thomasina Bateman.
No, just visiting. What is your name, sir?
Horace.
Are you in charge here?
I am indeed.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? We're chopping down trees.
There is no need to be sarcastic.
We're employed by Lord Panswick. He's ordered us to gather logs from his woods. That's what we're doing.
These are his woods.
Aye, his lordship owns most of the land round Bewley.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No, I don't. Can you let me get back to my work now?
Why are you gathering logs for Lord Panswick?
By heck, you ask a lot of questions. If you must know, his lordship is repairing an old ruin on his land. We need the timber for the restoration work.
How intriguing. What type of ruin is Lord Panswick restoring?
An old chapel.
I should rather like to see it.
Not possible. His lordship does not welcome visitors to his estate.
Do you know where I can find a place called Hob's Barrow?
Never heard of it.
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow morning. Come back then if you want to explore the woods.
I have no desire to go rooting about in there.
Can't go anywhere else from here.
I'd better not touch them. They could be poisonous. It looks like something has been buried in the middle.
Thomasina, please stop leaving your toys lying about the place. What happened the last time you left your dolly under the tree?
A fox ate it, madame.
Yes, it did. Fetch it now, won't you? Then I'll fix your supper.
Yes, madame.
Young Thomasina running these streets.
There you are, Josephine. I won't let the foxes eat you.
Who's that you have there, little bird?
Josephine. She introduced me to the fairies.
Oh, fairies, you say?
Yes, Daddy.
Do you believe in fairies?
Of course. Do you see those mushrooms over there?
Yes.
That's a gateway to their kingdom. That's where Josephine and I go to talk to the fairies.
Now, listen to me, Thomasina.
Yes?
You're old enough now to hear this. There's no such thing as fairies or talking dolls, my little bird.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry,
You don't do
child. I do not wish to upset you. I just want to make sure that you understand the difference between fantasy and reality. Josephine is just a doll, and fairies do not exist.
But Daddy?
Science is the great antidote to the poison of enthusiasm and superstition. Please always remember that.
Way to
If you
kill a
hear
kid's dreams,
anything
man.
About fairies or the like again, know that it's hogwash.
Like he says, that's where she says hogwash from. This is how you like like unironically, like it just feels a very domineering way to like raise a kid. It's so weird.
Did Wally bury the doll, I wonder? This
There it
must
is.
be Jane's ragdoll. Perhaps these wriggling worms are the fair folk young Wally was so fearful of. How strange. There is a hairpin pierced through the arm. This may come in handy. I'll keep it. At least I shall not return from Bewley empty-handed. That's a peculiar idea.
There we go.
Present to you, Myrtle.
Myrtle!
Mm-hmm.
I missed you so much.
Yep. I missed you too.
Now, I believe we had a deal.
Hide and seek.
Come back! It's in moments like these I thank myself for not having children. The trowel is too blunt to chip away at the rock. The hairpin isn't strong enough to remove the fossil.
Okay, we can do. Oops.
I can't pry the fossil from the rock with my bare hands.
No, can't stand and try.
Hey!
Come on, mouse. Stop being weird. Don't. There we go. There we go. There we go. Made it to the next spot.
Jane? Jane, get out of there. Don't make me come in. Fine. Curses. The hole is too small for me to fit through. I was always happiest with a trowel in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Uncovering hidden worlds within the earth itself, clod by clod.
Mm.
That should do it.
Yeah.
Jane! Jane? Curses. The useless thing blew out. Jane? Jane, come out this instant. I can't see a damned thing in here. I need a light source. Jane? Jane? Jane?
What's a light source I can use? The match blew out.
have one just like this. I have one just like this. I have one just like this. Good day.
Yes?
Okay.
Mr. Crozier, might I borrow your lantern?
Sorry, lass. I need it. My eyesight is not what it used to be. The extra light helps me see what I'm hammering.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed your spectacular fossil specimen.
Oh, I collect them. This one is called
Ammonite.
I'm impressed, lass.
From the Jurassic period, I'd venture.
Do you collect them too, then?
My true interests lie in comparatively modern history.
Oh, well,
I do love a fossil.
It's important to remember that we all end up in the soil eventually.
Quite. What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
His lordship commands much respect around here, lass. Keeps me busy with work. Why do you ask?
Just curious. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
The bucket is rusty and full of holes.
Dang it.
The candle has melted. It's not much use anymore. Perhaps Mr. Kemp will replace it this evening. I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the wall... I've stored my case in there. A box. I've stored a box. Jammed shut. The wood must have... Jammed shut. What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
A most charming man, Miss Bateman. He looks after us here, a good fellow.
Where does he live?
Panswick Manor, on the moors. No visitors allowed. His lordship likes his privacy.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
No, nothing here worth taking. Dang it. Okay, let's see what I have to go from here. Sorry about that, chat. Just drinking some water. Gotta stay hydrated. So where would it be?
There's nothing else I wish... Jane! Jane?
Yeah, I need something to light it up.
trowel is too blunt to chip away at the rock. They aren't mine to take. Damp rag dolls. The water is icy cold. The hairpin isn't strong enough to remove the fossil. No, that's not it.
See if you can help me out, Mr. Tillett.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
Oh, you've heard of his lordship, then?
Yes, do you know him?
Aye. He comes into the village from time to time, gives sweets to the children, hires young men to work his land. He's well liked around here.
I sense some hesitation, Mr. Tillett.
Well, we kind of have an unspoken agreement with his lordship. He looks after us, provided we leave him alone.
I don't follow.
He likes his privacy.
Privacy.
Some people do.
No one is allowed to visit him.
Do you mean to say that he's a bit eccentric?
No. I've heard people got fired at when approaching his manor uninvited.
Good grief. But is this true?
Well, I won't be the one to find out.
Farewell for now.
Ta-ra!
Maybe something in the back of the end. Maybe that could help, chat, because it's like I can't seem to think what to do now.
I'd rather not go into the... Goodbye.
See you soon.
A sturdy looking... I've too much to... Jammed shut. The wood must have warped over the years.
Dang it.
My assistant has not arrived.
Oh.
I'm not entirely...
Am I to keep a...
If you could hold it...
As you wish.
Goodbye.
See...
Can't see the lines to the wall. Okay, can't see a try. Think. Use your brain. Use your brain there, Gets.
I don't think anyone is home.
Hello. Good day.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
Wretched man. They say he is restoring a chapel near his manor.
But for whom and to what god, I ask?
Is he a man of faith?
I've barely seen him set foot in St. Edmunds. It doesn't stop him from acting as our God-given ruler. Stay away from him, pet. Don't get yourself tangled up in local affairs.
I certainly don't intend to. Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
Time to dig up some walls. Maybe that's what do it.
In memory of Romeo Hegg. In memory of Will. In memory. I'm not sure what that.
Alright. I am a gravedigger.
I may be a barrow digger, but I am no grave robber. Margaret's Lookout. I wonder who Margaret is, or was.
Interesting that they could pick up on your way here.
What a peculiar name. I can't. What a peculiar. I can't. I don't wish to dig it. No. You're a sweet little thing, aren't you? He looks much too unruly.
That's it, yeah. Dang nabbit.
A carved stone. I think it's bolted onto the door. It's
Can't remove it, nope. Gotta think.
It's locked.
Dang nabbit. The matchbox fails. Can't think of it. Yeah, I really can't think. What? Maybe I'm missing something. Think, what am I missing, Chad? I was like, what is? There's no lantern. That's an exit. That's the hole I dig. Shrub?
The delicate flowers smell rather sweet.
Dig up those flowers.
I'm not sure what that would achieve. The delicate flowers.
Can't take it.
I'm not sure what.
Wait, what about where the... Oh, yeah, what about where the worms were at? I'm gonna check the worm area.
This is where I dug up Jane's ragdoll. The moors stretch into the distance. I don't wish to wander aimlessly. This is where I dug up. This is where I dug up. This is where I dug up Jane. This must belong to someone. I didn't come to Bewley to sweep their streets. A simple broom. The blacksmith is right here. I've no need to go inside. I have one just like this.
I have to find a way to open the... I think I need a way to open the...
Good day. Hello. Goodbye. Bye.
I need a way to open the... What's it called? The mailroom. Oh, wait. Hairpin. That could be a lockpick. Duh. Duh. I mean, I don't know if that would work, but duh.
Kenneth taught me this useful trick. A hairpin is much
Hey,
more
there we go.
accessory. A few wiggles and this lock should spring right open. I've snapped the hairpin in the process, but I managed to unlock the door. Let's open this envelope. There's a note inside.
I beg forgiveness. Americans in London cannot join real. I packed your usual equipment for instance. In return, your faithful Kenneth Murdoch. No relation to Matt Murdoch.
How very frustrating. I wonder what happened. I'd better get this to the alley before Mr. Long comes back. Moving a fully laden crate through the village square was no easy task. Somehow, no one was there to witness it. But I didn't give up, because I never give up, do I, Mother? I am as stubborn as my father, as you liked to remind me.
What's in the box?
Wait. Where is my money? It's not in here. Kenneth, you absolute liability of a man.
Liability of a man.
Everything
Oh
else is
no.
in here. Picks, specimen trays, shovels. Oh, my chisel, I'll take that. Ah, my lantern. It feels light. There mustn't be any oil inside. I'll leave the rest in the crate. Stanley assured me things would be safe here. No money and no assistant. This is most inconvenient. Still, I've been in worse situations.
Yeah, you gotta make it out of this one.
Now, I'll worry about money later. I must find that barrow and get on with the excavation.
Yeah. Actually, map.
Splendid. I've managed to extract it in one piece.
Let's travel, go to Fiddle Square.
Good day.
Yes?
I was wondering if you might be able to spare some lantern oil.
I don't have much to spare, lass. Paraffin is as rare as hen's teeth in these parts. How much coin do you have?
None, I'm afraid.
If you're in a bind, I can trade you a small amount.
A trade, you say?
Aye.
What can I trade you for some lantern oil?
Surprise me.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
He's a huge fan of fossils, so you got the fossil for this reason.
Would you trade some of your paraffin for this fossilized ammonite, Mr. Crozier?
Now then, 'tis a beauty that. It looks familiar. I'll take it off your hands.
Wonderful.
Let me fetch some paraffin from inside. There you are.
Nice.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier. My lantern is fueled and ready for action.
And then go back to the woods. I do enjoy my quick travel. So, you know, thank you. The one thing, I don't think these guys, the Cloak and Dagger games, I don't think they made another game after this. I don't think they have, which is kind of like, ooh, unless they're working on something, I have no idea.
Let's put this lantern to good use.
Alright, here we go, traveling. Ooh. I do be blinking. Do be blinking out a little bit, chat.
Jane, come out at once.
Yeah, she was digging deep in here. Is it a mongoose?
Goodness me. Jane!
Silly, what are you doing in that smelly old badger's hole?
Badger, it was a mongoose.
You
yeah.
were in there.
No, mongoose are brown.
Weren't?
Yes, you were.
Not true.
None.
I was hiding behind that tree over there. I got bored of waiting for you.
So where can I find Hob's Barrow?
Go north from the church graveyard, up the hill. You'll see some muddy fields on the horizon. That's Mr. Bryden's farm. Hob's Barrow is there. Don't tell any grown-ups I told you. And thanks for getting Myrtle back.
My pleasure. Thank you, Jane. You've been a great help.
Jane just living her dreams. Little fox running through. Mm-hmm.
As I trudged through the barren moors, with only the odd sheep for company, I reflected upon my visit to Bewley thus far.
You found Hob's Barrow on your own, yeah.
The enigmatic Mr. Shoulder and his puzzling disappearance.
Mm-hmm.
The townsfolk of Bewley, who had made it as difficult as they could for me to find Hob's Barrow.
Mm-hmm.
The suspicion, the wariness in their eyes. Only now I know it was actually fear.
But yeah.
In the end, it was
And
the
hunger. No,
innocence
just kidding,
of
no.
a child, young Jane, that condemned me to my fate.
Alright. Alright, with that out the way, I'm going to end the stream here for day 1. We found Hob's Barrow. There's probably something spooky still going to happen when we find Hob's Barrow, so I'm going to save that for next time. So I'll be putting up a schedule for next week's stream. I will be streaming next week Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'll be focused on completing Hob's Barrow within the week, and then we'll see what we do later in the week. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and if you haven't already, consider dropping a sub to me on my Twitch page, which will help, support me and the channel grow further, and you'll get some cool emotes on your way, and it'll be, a cool thing to do. You can skip ads and all that jazz. So out the way, thank you so much for coming out, and I will see you guys all in the future. Bye-bye, everybody.